Greetings, everyone. My name is Ettervale, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. In today's morning live stream, I'll be covering a combination of both Veersmith levels and other levels I found online, primarily focusing on the former. I'll be covering these levels for about 2-ish hours, then move on to art, and on a separate stream, memes plus reacts. So welcome to the stream, Pixel Boy, Raccoon, Wawa Wood, please unban me, Paul, Objectionable, all the other watchers on Twitch, and anyone else who I've missed. FYI, in the future, if you're gonna submit a batch of levels like that, please let me know in advance, because normally you can only submit 2 to 3 levels per session, so people don't get caught in the flood. I just react to things live for React, Paul, so I'll see it soon enough, like in about 2-3 hours. Anyways, let us begin with this first stage, Generic Fire Level by 20XX Rockman, 13 plays and a score of 9. 53 plays and a score of 9. Hey, Patio. I need to readjust my eyes there. I don't want... On second thoughts, let's do this again. I don't want to do this as Proto Man because it'll break it. So let us begin with this stage, Generic Fire Level by 20XX Rockman, 53 plays, score of 9. Proto Man's cool and all, but don't want to break the stage. Alright, let's do this classic Mega Man. Aesthetics are cool. Nice and fiery. Hey, Buster. Okay, that's important. Let's reset the enemy. But ladders don't affect, they don't deactivate those platforms, hovers. Plus, they do start out with 2 special weapons and that thing. I love how the utility focus weapon still, like, it punches a huge wallop. Run for your life. Pretty merciful to place no enemies in this section. Most other stages will place at least a few of them here. Well, I spoke too soon. But they only place 1 enemy, a Metul. Other stages would place at least 4 other things. Oops. There was something up on the top left. You have to touch solid ground and they deactivate 1 second later. I think I like the first section of the stage more aesthetically, but this is fine. Oh yeah, in terms of fan game news, After 15 years... Oh yeah, in terms of new Mega Man fan game news, after about what was effectively 15 years of on and off development, that Pokemon-inspired Mega Man Classic fan game is out. Mega Man RPG, was it? I'll check the exact name, but... RPG prototype. Yes, thank you, Pixel Boy. It's finally out. When I say finally out, I mean out of early access. I did reference it earlier, but I never fully covered it, or even sampled it. And looking at how much content there, it is hefty. But of course, the person who would be the best at rating this would probably be Sylveon, as they're the one who's actually plays Pokemon. Oh no. Yeah, freeze the lava too while we're at it. You know, this is like a... This never gets old. This is a pretty solid medium difficulty level. Medium difficulty as in the average skilled Maker players won't have too much trouble with it. It is more difficult than your NES fare, typically. But otherwise it's very solidly put together. It's decent. Oh no. Nah, Corrupt is gonna take longer. Think of it like Pokemon, but with the Mega Man Roadmasters. I say it's like Pokemon, but it has some notable differences. Like the types are different, and from what I understand, battles are a lot larger. Like, instead of the typical battle being 1v1, it's like 6v6 or 8v8. Like, most of the battles are full team battles. I wasn't laughing at you, Jaden. Well, okay, yeah I was. I misread the message. It is cool. Well, I guess they like the Pokemon a lot. But again, the person who can best evaluate it here would probably be Sylveon. They actually play Pokemon semi-competitively. So yeah, eventually I will do a showcase of it, seeing as it is a Mega Man Classic fan game. Not tomorrow, Jaden. A bit longer than that. Tomorrow is Sands of Aura. Oops. Probably next week because I need more preparation. If I'm gonna play the RPG prototype, it's gonna require a lot more preparation. Especially as the systems are a little bit more involved than Pokemon's. What RPG system would you prefer they based it on, Buster? I get that Pokemon can be a bit too basic or unbalanced. Now from top to bottom. Let's see, there's a Dragon Quest Monsters, Persona, Shin Megami Tensei, Xenoblade Chronicles maybe? We're referring to turn-based ones. Oh my god, I should have just held right there. Eep. I don't know if Dragon Quest Monsters... Oh yeah, also Digimon. You know, actually, maybe it would have been a little bit differenter if they went for the Digimon style. Maybe we don't need Shin Megami Tensei stuff. That just blocked me. Okay, it's turn-based with pause. Or it's real-time with pause. When I say Digimon style, I'm referring to the latest turn-based games. Are they turn-based? If they aren't, then I remove that. Yeah, in order to dissipate it, I need to just press the weapon again. This is turning out harder because of the last section and it's so tight. Alright. That should cool it off a bit. I just need a few seconds, that's it. Really? Okay, item 1 time. I don't know how a world works. The RPG prototype, well, not so much of a prototype now, actually. The prototype is turn-based. Like, it's not real-time with pause. Okay. We made it. Need some extra help, but we got out of there. Establish turn-based mechanics. Let's see. I'm gonna ignore Battle Network for the most part because that's more of an action RPG. But I guess the closest thing you'd say would be Command Mission. This is called Generic Fire Level. Which hilariously is, I get why they call it generic, because it's not that memorable, but at the same time, it is fairly competently put together. It's decent. I take this over 90%, 95% of what comes on most popular. From the time I sampled it in my own time, it looks like a Pokemon-style RPG, but who knows how much inspiration exactly took. And unlike the mainline series, thank goodness it actually comes with a built-in fast forward. And getting back into battles doesn't really take that long. It's... I see, Jedhawk. Okay, Buster already has experience on that. Again, we need Sylveon for this. But yes, I get the intricacies of the Pokemon battle system, but that tends to be let down by how easy most of the games tend to be. Unless you're counting some of the optional bonus areas, which sometimes are difficult enough to force you to use a different strategy. Like, there is complexities there, but the games don't really teach you sufficiently or force you to interact with them. Which in some ways, yeah, I agree, because for younger, less experienced audiences, but in others, they could have a better on-ramping. I don't know if they want to get you to PvP ASAP. It's maybe that, as well as they want to make the game easy enough for most people to complete. Because, the problem of just directing people quickly to PvP, unless you just play local with your friends, or I don't think they have an MMR ranking system, is that if you play random, you'll likely get stomped, because when you get to PvP, team building and synergies become way more important. Like, you can complete the main game, even many of the bonus areas in Mon, no problem regardless of the team, as long as it's leveled enough and you haven't just gone full down joke moves. But for PvP, that doesn't really cut it anymore. I wish the game actually forced you to focus a bit more on synergies. Like, okay, fine, keep an easy mode, which is the same easy difficulty, but add a normal hard mode, which forces you to be a bit more careful, like what some fan games do. And honestly, there's better, and many of the main games focus on singles, whereas PvP, or the competitions, are doubles. Reason why they focus on doubles is because there are more fun strategic considerations. If anything, you want a smooth on-ramp to PvP instead of just dropping people in the deep end where they'll just get absolutely destroyed. Because it's okay, in the older days where the Pokemon battle system wasn't as complex, it was better. There weren't as many mechanics to learn, secret or non-secret, but nowadays this doesn't quite cut it. Unless you add an MMR ranking system. I'll eventually get to Mario and Luigi, and I talked about Paper Mario's battle system. I'll discuss it with the next stage. Yeah, fighting games also have the issue about the complexity. But I feel they do, a few of them do a better job with tutorialization. I know, for example, that Skullgirls and later Dem's Fighting Herds have great tutorials, like very good. Especially with the latter, they actually assume, especially with the story mode, that you haven't played a fighting game before. Let me look that up. The way the unlocks of hard and easy mode work in Pokemon Black and White is kind of, strange. Okay, wait. It's only Black 2 and White 2. It's Black 2 and White 2 which have the hard mode. Or the more difficult ones. Also, Black 2 and White 2 is actually already more difficult than usual, so... So, in order to unlock challenge mode, you have to defeat the champion on Black 2, and easy mode on White 2. So, you know, I wish there was a code you could input so you can just access it earlier. I don't know about the Street Fighter 6, but that seems like a good idea. Okay. Guilty Gear Strive I've heard. I have more experiences with Skullgirls and Dems fighting hers on the Indie Sphere. Most of the games you listed came after those two, so I'm really happy that we're actually getting better onboarding. Alright. Let's actually go back to playing levels, instead of this diatribe about RPGs and Pokemon. Second up is SMB Tree Bowser Fight by Oscar. 41 plays, score of 10. Oh yeah, you. Okay, the fists are what we need. Oops. I can't quite cross the gap if that happens. Maybe I should just do the fireball strategy. It's too risky otherwise to drop in the middle. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dr. Bowser. As that was short, let's do another stage by Oscar, Spike Land. 47 plays, score of 19. Okay. Will this ever run out? Is the only difficulty here, falling into a pit? Is this supposed to be a damage boosting stage? I'm confused here. Like, I honestly thought that this would be limited, forcing me to rush forwards. But you gave me infinite. At least if it was infinite, there's actually a risk of running out. So I don't get what's happening. Like, I can totally see some fun challenges involving rushing forwards and having to recharge it. See, the thing is though, not only does it make me immune to spikes, it also turns off collision with enemies, so it's even more powerful than the Skull Barrier, because with the Skull Barrier, if you touch an enemy it dissipates. The only downside here is that I can't attack. So... like, this is like what I expect from Nintendo. This is what I expect from what people joke about very easy modes on Nintendo. on Nintendo games. Okay, first death. But that was more a leap of fate. I guess taking the piss, yeah. I know people make jokes about how very easy modes in Nintendo games are really somewhat on the easier side, but they're never to this extent. Is Shovel Knight on my to-playlist? Yep. I'll get to it. Complain or love? I mean, it is one of the best indie platformers of last 10 years. Of course it'd be on my list. Not to mention, it seems to take heavy... Not to mention its design reminds me a bit of Mega Man. Classic. So like an SMB3 level. Wait a sec. Was this actually taken... The way this is designed, it honestly feels like there's supposed to be stars at each section. Like, this level would make more sense difficulty-wise where, okay, you started with an invincibility star, but then you have to rush forward and reach the next section, which will then grant you the next invulnerability star. Rinse and repeat until you reach the end. Then this level design would make a lot more sense. Just giving me infinite overcharge just trivializes the entire stage. Only risk of dying is falling in a pit, which happened to me because a leap of fate. They do understand, but it's hit or miss. Literally White Raccoon from 3D World. Got it. Yeah, Mario and Luigi is gonna come sooner than Shovel Knight, probably. Let's see. Alright, here comes a toughie. It's a much older stage, but it was recommended to me. Let's see what you have to say about it. Okay, from X-Meme Lord. Okay. It's an ancient of 2017 that does something unique. You mean game backlog? Very slow in prodding progress. Forward up is Mega Metal Man credit 138,112 by Mew Kuzo, 34 plays and a score of 5. This level is over 6 years old. So they did warn me that every time I respawn, the game will freeze for a few seconds. I don't know why. Jump. Slide. Safe. Okay. Question mark? Easy. Right? Smiley. Good luck. Oh my god. Okay. I see what they meant. We have fast conveyors. Oops. Didn't jump fast enough. Hey, Oscar. Hey, Sylv. Yeah, the return. Although, considering how old this is one of the earlier instances of it in the game. Like, I'm gonna offer this a lot more leeway than usual because this was made in the game's earlier era. And this may look kinda scary or require fast reactions. But don't worry, there's some die-cast levels which require even tighter reactions. Oh my goodness. And the checkpoint density is fairly generous. Oh my gosh. Oh. Pfft. Off we go. Oh. Pfft. This is turning into a chemical plant. Come on, camera, you can catch up. Happy Independence Day. Smile. Oh boy. Oops, almost. Oh, daylight savings. That's because of the difference. Do I like this more than the other level 2017? No, I'm pretty sure there are other levels I like more in 2017, but this is fun. I mean, it's goofy fun, but fun nonetheless. And the lag is because of all the conveyor belts stacked on top of each other, isn't it? In order to get these very fast moving conveyors, they probably stack dozens on dozens. This is going to be kind of tricky because of the positioning. There is, but they didn't know about it back in 2017. And was it possible? Well, it was probably possible. Yeah, the problem is that getting in position and the random jump height. We'll get there. Ugh. Yeah, I thought he was gonna do a higher jump. Yeah, if I break the pattern, then this happens. That's what makes it difficult. Okay. Yeah, I still have that E-tank, so let's use it. Ah, this time I played much more aggressively and did it. As Jaden asks, those original levels were star-based, where you had to grab a star each time. Then why did you give us an unlimited overcharge? You could replicate the same effect as stars by just stacking a lot of large weapon energies. Or give us a Shishi, that would work too. Because we only have effectively 2 weapons in that stage, a Yashishi would work well. Alright then, your levels are being added, Oscar. Thank you for submission. Overall, this was a fun little blast from the past. It's not good, but it's enjoyable. There was a difficulty bump at the end though because of that Metalman encounter, but otherwise, it's neat. Of course, this person probably doesn't play Maker anymore, so... Oscar, you're avoiding the question. We're asking you, why give infinite Ubercharge energy? I'm asking this because there's a fairly straightforward and simple fix to actually have the stage have difficulty. Instead of giving infinite, make it a secondary and just place Yashishis at regular intervals. Boom. Now there's actually some tension to race forwards, which what Buster did. It's not like the stage won't work if you do that. Anyways, I get it's not your perfect level, but at least you can make it a half decent or half okay one. Anyways, 5th up is Destruction Reconstruction Temple by Wawa Wood. 14 plays and a score of 2. You sound like a ChatGPT answer. Oh no. I'm sorry. You can add that to the laugh count. We need to grab and transfer an orange key. Ugh. Get me out. I'm getting nommed by a mimic. I'm being a bit pushy here because it just sounds like a... It just feels like a major oversight for the stage. 2. Nice visuals. We got our power weapon, a ranger weapon, and utility. Still takes about 4 hits though. Bonk. Okay, conveyors and those rocks. Okay, I get not having enough time, but that doesn't... But in that case, you can always just not send a level, or send a different stage. Like, if it's not up to snuff, don't send a level, or just warn me in advance that this is, like, a work in progress. Aha! Building up like this. More than 10 HP moment. I keep getting... Oh, thank you, chest. Wanted to do a dash jump. But yeah, let's get over it. Let's actually focus on fun stages. Like this one. This has a good difficulty escalation and combination of everything. You know, if this was a fan game, I'd honestly expect there to be something up there. So yeah, these Gories have 16 HP. 16, I think. Let's count next time. That doesn't seem right. How do we get those? Off-screen ladders, probably. It's a level by Wildwood. We probably don't need that. Obvious left secret. I say that because if you're not fast enough, when I say fast enough, it's not really that fast anyways, you get blocked off the secret. Oh man. I say oh man because what's coming up next. Alright, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 HP. Unless you mean they take half damage from everything, Buster. Well, how about in Mega Man and Base, Buster? Like, remember, this makes them just as tanky as the big eyes. Could someone look up how much HP the Gories have in Mega Man and base? I'm a bit suspicious. Because you're right, Buster, something doesn't feel right. Yeah, and the Gories have 20 HP here as well, so... Bulkiest regular enemies in Maker. I like how this includes one of the main gimmicks in the boss fight, but... it doesn't really amount too much. Just stick to one side of the arena. Or just stick at the center. However, it does make a difference if you don't use charge shots, because then you have to spam. Big guys are supposed to be tanky, but in their original incarnations, they only use like once or twice per stage, and almost always right at the end. My issue with Gories in many Maker stages is that if you don't really have a powerful, semi-spammable weapon, they just slow down the pacing of the stage. And they tend to be more dangerous than Big Eyes, I gotta say. Oh wait, the stage isn't over yet. Now we gotta get out of here. Cool idea for a boss concept. Not too difficult if you just use charge shots. Oh yes! Now the place is blowing up. And I fall off a pit by accident. Alright, this is now currently my favorite level of the episode. Everything about it is fairly well put together. Introductions, escalations, recombinations, boss fights. How everything's put together. And how we even have a fun escape sequence where everything starts collapsing. Let me out. Alright, the actual boss of the stage. So now this includes both the blocks and the conveyors. So we have an actual challenge to worry about now. With just the blocks, Punk isn't really that scary. Victory! Get me out! Ow, ow. So in base, Gories have 24 HP. Oh my goodness. So Maker actually nerfed them. So yeah, very solid level, Wildwood. Currently my favorite level of the episode. Good job. So in this game, in Mega Man Maker, Gories have 20 HP. In Mega Man in base, it's 24 HP. So this game nerfed them. Actually, let me check something. What enemy category are they listed under? See? I thought so. The Gories in this game are from Mega Man in base. That's why they followed their HP convention. Yeah, that's... Oh yeah, it's also worse if you're playing as base because he deals half damage. Unless you have that upgrade. So yeah, having 24 HP basically puts them at mid-boss level. But they're used as regular enemies. And when I say regular enemies, I mean ones that impede your progress and block the way. Not enemies who you can just easily skip across without your special weapons. Like, I understand there being durable enemies, but you can just run past them. Now, again, if the Gories were just a mid-boss encounter, okay, I'm fine. Or they're used just once or twice, like the way Big Eyes were used in the earlier games, okay, fine. But as a regular enemy, if I were designing the Gories to Maker for level design purposes, in most situations, I'd just give them about 10 HP. That way they are fairly bulky, but they aren't excessively so. Or, let's make it, or just give them 9 HP. Yep, and they're also in this game. And they... I don't know, let's see, yeah, Mace Throwers in this game are mid-boss for some reason. Eight has 34. Yeah, 34 enemies. Remember, if you're gonna add a damage spongy enemy, don't overuse them, or make it so that you can bypass them, or have alternative means of defeating them. Okay, that explains it, Buster. What I would do is just give them 10 or 12 HP, or just give designers the options to set their HP. For some reason, YouTube held that last comment for review. Alright, 6th stop is Mega Man Remember All Stages Part 1. Let me rephrase it. 6th stop is Mega Man Remember All Stages Part 1-1 A3- by Fuse Elect 2, 66th place, score 29. I mispronounced their name. Speaking of Paper Mario. I know, and his F replacements. Or just run past him, Jaden. Ice. So, each screen is based off a previous stage in the Mega Man series. Like, this is Bomb Man now. Godsman. No Godsman's lifts. I hope I have enough of them left over. DF2 is fun. Is the Halloween event over? I'm cute. If it isn't, I'd like to finish off some of the maps. Got it. That was fun. Okay, made it to Mega Man 2. The joys of NSF replacements. Now even the bit rates of songs are just RNG'd. Yep, a classic quick man. Oh, of course. Thanks, Maker, the Yoko block timing got screwed up. The Hexatronic and Omegatronic bots, I'm afraid they're in every single match I've been in the past few weeks. Yeah, unfortunately because they're in different regions in the world, it will screw up the matchmaking. I've played TF2 for a few hundred hours now. Even then I just feel like intermediate. I'm not a brain-dead beginner, but... brain-dead's actually too harsh of a term. Let me rephrase it. I'm not just an inexperienced beginner anymore, but I feel like there's way more to be learned there. Not just in terms of class synergies and good class spells or class gameplay, but also map awareness and map design. I guess this is where this is one of those rooms that stores all those energy elements. And they just deliver these elements to the stages when needed. Or maybe this is where Mega Man stores his energy elements post Magmal 2. Or one of them. I don't mind using Brain Dead for instance, computer-controlled opponents, also zombies. But I don't like to call human players Brain Dead. That just to me that's a bit too. To me that's too extreme. All right. The next set of stages are by I Will Win. They asked me to vote on enemies and gimmicks, so let's rush through these stages. So, your stage. Choose your enemy 1, up vote for green, down vote for red, by I Will Win. 16 plays, score 4. So basically, these stages are for deciding what enemies should be in their real stage. So they're basically using something similar to what they ended up doing in Happy Wheels. So, yeah. How many levels are here? Okay. We're gonna rush through these and just pick them. 2. Choose enemy 2. Broker or Crazy Cannon. Crazy Cannon. Enemy tree. Caterpillar, I'll go with Caterpillar. And now, Gimmick 1. Yeah, that's obvious. I'm going with the Bananas. Snappers. Gimmick 2. I like bouncy balls. Ah, yeah, 50-50. Gimmick 3. I like the gravity sections more. They're newer and have some pretty fun capabilities. No, I didn't want that. I wanted something else. Others are fine, but I feel there's more fun ability for the other. And now choose the boss. Everyone wants to go with red for some reason. Oh, that's why. I mean, it's pretty obvious why most people went with red. Because green's Toadman. Like, did it have to be this much of a gimme? Were you trying to bias the results into picking whichever one you really wanted? Like, this seems like the most obvious gimme I've seen. Or in this case, down votes. I don't know what they were trying to farm because in this case they're farming up votes and down votes. And yeah, this is abusing the voting system. If you want to get some advice or polling, just ask for advice on the official server, I guess, or here. Anyways. He moves your vote to him anyways. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Sorry. The joke Sylveon made is hilarious. Thank you. It's just beautiful. Well, 5 or 6 people picked Toadman. Alright, I'll take a short break and resume. And welcome back. I'm gonna do 2 levels from the most popular queue, then I'll do the patio stage. Ahem. The 7th level on today's lineup is Frigid Fortress by Retroman18, 111 plays and a score of 44. I'm not counting the quote-unquote levels by I Will Win as part of it. They're more like polls. Hi there, wanted to give you a hug. That may or may not be our last one, we'll see. I haven't played Time Twisted yet, so... Oh, by the way, Sylveon, when I eventually decide to cover or sample RPG prototype, Mega Man RPG prototype next week, we'll need the assistance of someone who is actually experienced with Pokemon at a higher level, and you seem to fit the bill enough. How about the Zelda movie announcement? It's neat. It's interesting how Miyamoto is actually directly involved in the production. Considering that they aren't even the creator of the Zelda franchise. It's a collaboration between Nintendo and Sony Productions, Sony Pictures. I doubt it'd be cancelled. Especially seeing how successful the Mario movie was. Why in the world would they cancel it? Remember, this is Sony. Not DC times Warner. Okay, co-creator, but still. Yeah, I mean, the Mario movie was very successful, and that should be a good enough baseline. We're almost certain going to have a Mario movie too. Luigi's Requiem. This stage merely existed, but aesthetically it was neat. Oh look, there's the boss music I used for my stage in Magmo 2. I'll watch FNAF eventually. Nah. Sorry, Retroman, but... I mean, we're almost certain going to have a FNAF 2 movie. They're building up a franchise. And they're gonna run it for as long as possible. I guarantee you there'll be at least 3 movies, unless 2 severely bombs. Okay. This is kinda short, but we'll go for it. A-Dop is Mining Side Fright by Ghostfly. 50 play, score 21. Oh yeah, 90 minutes, not even 2 hours. I mean, the Mario movie had many issues. Not just limited to its runtime, though. Like, I honestly believe you could do a Mario movie within 90 minutes. My main issue with the Mario movie is that they crammed too much stuff in there. Which considering how much the Mario series usually runs more on excuse plots, doesn't harm the movie as much as if it was, for instance, a Zelda movie or a Sonic movie. Well, speaking of a one-section stage, however, for Zelda, considering how far more important the plot is to the games, I don't know if 90 minutes will be enough. Unless they want to make it a trilogy, in which case they could potentially make it enough. But if you do that, you're gonna have to do some... I don't know if Ganon can be the main antagonist of the film, or they can be the main antagonist, but they can't just easily be defeated at the end. Maybe one of Ganon's main lieutenants can be the main antagonist of the first film. I see. Still though, if you increase the runtime of the Mario movie, I don't think that would fix the issue, my current issue with it being too much stuff crammed into each other. Because my other issue is that it just feels too... They try introducing too much stuff for the first film, when they should have had a better, more plot-based through line. I guess what I'm saying is I wish it was closer to Sonic 1 or Sonic 2 movie. I think it's better than Sonic 1, but not as good as Sonic 2. Anyways, I've waited for long enough. Let's go. Ninth up is Special World 1, Magma and Waterfall, Isla Patio, 80 plays and a score of 13. And we don't know what the Zelda film is going to be based off of. Like, is it going to be directly based off of a series like Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Breath of the Wild? Well, probably not Breath of the Wild. Skyward Sword. Welcome to Pain. Or will they invent their own timeline? What a contrast. Don't like they invent their own timeline. At least with the Mario movie, that was a bit easier to pick and choose. Oh my goodness. That was a terrible move. What do I lose? Of course, I don't have Ice Wall. Still no Ice Wall, because that would break the stage. What? Oh, that. Oh gosh. We have to worry about 2 timings now. And me dying. So this world uses 2 different orbs in each stage. This is the fire and water orb mixed together. Or worlds 1 and 2. Hope you like the barbecue. Get washed away into the flames. More like everything sometimes. Or I don't know. Didn't go off. Yes! Okay, we need water. That's down there. Oh my goodness. Seriously? No, 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 no. Right, that was the other problem. If I held right, I could survive there. Well, like you said, this may be the final level of this episode. Unfortunately, I can't just take the rightmost one because of the spikes. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Can't jump, just gotta walk. Well, this is gonna be kind of a nightmare and a half. I did a tap jump there, game. I don't know, Buster. Considering Halloween's done, I guess Man vs. Machine on potato.tf. I say potato.tf because people don't just leave there very easily. That was faster. I mean, I like Man vs. Machine. What I don't like is people so easily leaving at the least bit of resistance. What? Okay, center. I got confused there because they got obscured. Should've just ran. I guess we could do some normal before that. Like regular casual. Too close to the edge. Fall in the pit. I just want to try to challenge again. Good. Darn it, my leg got stuck. If only these... As much as these are light blocks, they fall slower. I've done it once, I can do it again. Center. Are you kidding me? I wanted more time to react. The checkpoint's probably right under here. Okay, just run. Okay, stay here. Now take out the bird. Okay, I need to go middle then right. And get stuck in the ceiling a bit. Thanks. Ah, now it fell faster. Yeah, manpower looks cool, but getting people to play without a pickup group is going to be a problem. That's it, bye. This could have been it, but... Okay, stand here. Really? I have. I mean, SFM in general has been pretty neat. Bye-bye. The good thing is, these are only conveyors, not wind. I'm yeah. I'm mostly worried about the bird, but the other one's also kind of scary. Yeah! I was worried it was gonna See, what happened was I thought I was gonna fall into the middle side, so I decided to take a different route. But when I should have just gone more to the left. So yeah, this one jump is gonna take a little while. I would so reorganize my weapons here if I had the capability. Okay, we're safe. Run, run, run. I guess we go down from here. Where's the checkpoint? Like, excuse me? And this is why I pressed the button down for longer. It said, nope, Lamau. Hey, game idea guy, aka Panta. Like, I honestly expected there to be a checkpoint right at the bottom with the waterfall, or even after that screen, but now it's even further. Nice to see you after this while. Okay. I figured out the pattern for this one. It may not be the fastest, but it's safe. This is what you want me to do. Checkpoint. Oh my goodness. I can see why this is one of the more difficult stages. Let's see, like, I get for a Zelda movie, the two starting points I can think of would probably be either A Link to the Past or Ocarina. Or if you really want to go further, try doing Wind Waker, but I doubt they'll go with Toon Link. This isn't... If they were working with Illumination, maybe Toon Link. Like, you can get pretty far with feel too, like by reworking some things. Like, you can make hints to other games. Cocoon doesn't want to play, doesn't like playing platformers. Yeah, yeah, you'll have to ask someone else. I see. Mega Reno streams usually in the evening, maybe? Okay. What's happening here? More waiting games. And now there's double checkpoints here, of course. Just my luck. Thanks, tapping. I haven't seen Crash Mall's SFMs yet. Thank you, Panta, aka Game Idea Guy. You're too kind. If you're gonna watch on multiple platforms though, I highly advise decreasing the video quality on the platform you're not watching actively. Save up on internet bandwidth. Trying to do tap jumps, but nope. Well, as long as Super Freaks goes, I'm happy. Duly noted. Oh my goodness, why did you put spikes here? Like seriously, you already have to tap jump to get over the firewall. Now we have to do spikes. I get this is... I would label this as being hard by this point. Even harder than the usual fare. The anti-penult... What do you mean by anti-penultimate? What does that even mean? I get penultimate. The second? I guess I mean the section before the penultimate. And I can't reliably do tap jumps in this engine. No siree. Yeah, Kaizo-ish. That's a very accurate description. If the firewall was just a few... If the firewall didn't just reach up to here, this would be a lot more manageable. Or if the spikes on the sides of the wall. I can't reliably do these sorts of tap jumps in this engine. I need a different one. Well, I could do it more if I just use something like auto hotkey. Maybe I should do that instead. Penultimate to penultimate. Third. Okay. Yeah, this is to test your patience and precision. See, in terms of non-gimmick challenges, these are my least favorite. I just don't like these sorts of tap jumps at all. If I want to do this, I'm just going to do it in Megamix. I much prefer reaction-based challenges over the precision-based ones like this. The thing that ticks me off the most is how it just reaches above it. And because of spikes there on the ceiling, you see the problem? The way I would keep most of the challenge is just delete the spikes on the sides of the wall. Now, of course, spike hitboxes. Or give double jump. If the spike was just only on the top corners, that's fine. But the biggest annoyance though is the firewall itself. I just don't find it fun having to go like that, especially because of how curved it is. Well, I could do it again if different engine. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a mad dash there. At least there's a checkpoint just before and just at the start. Too close. I'm guessing it's telling me go here, place it there. So yeah, this will be the final level of the episode. Of course, knowing how Lopati designs levels, this may in fact be the hardest part of the stage. Oh, if only it was a bit higher. See, that last corner is just a huge pain. I mean, the heat laser isn't even really the main danger there. Maybe. I just wish we had a challenge earlier to get better used to it, involving this thing. Maybe World 1 had something like this, but I can't recall. Too close. Or a brief refresher, because oh my goodness, it was probably like 4 or 5 months ago since there was World 1. I get Fortisators don't have to assume you've never seen the challenges before. But typically they have some sort of brief refresher. And that spike, of course. Why? Yeah, we're still here. Okay, give me a sec. I need to fix something. Let's do this. Will this work? Yeah, it works. Maybe. I'm bringing out the tool assisted speedrunning tools. See, I need to get it high enough or out of that corner. I don't know how this works. That should not work because of positioning. See? Like, what's happening? This should kill me. Why is it jumping 15 times a second like that? Just fix the problem. Like, this doesn't make it all... It has to be a timing... I'm guessing... Whoops. I'm guessing what's happening is that the visuals on this flame wall are not the same as the hitbox. Should have started toe tapping earlier. This is the best way I can actually keep it in position. See what I mean? I'm just gonna chalk it up to visuals not matching the hitbox. Oh my goodness. The problem is, if it slows down, that screws up the timing. Can I make this faster? Hang on. Will this kill me now? Nope. Yeah. The problem is, if timing gets messed up like that, it'll just send me careening up there. Because of the launching ability. Like... Okay, so apparently if it goes up like that, it can actually suddenly launch you. Little bit. But it only seems to happen on the spikes. Did you notice? See? It's just like it judders upwards, and then it just launches me. Like, if it's not a spike wall, it's fine. But if it's a spike wall, something happens there which just screws up that thing. Well, at least it makes the... Okay, and sometimes that happens. It's just this... See, this presses the button 30 times a second. Why does it extend my jump like that? Like, if I jump and then smash the jump button, it doesn't just extend my jump height. See, I don't understand. Why does it just launch me? I'm guessing it has to do with a funky physics interaction. Otherwise, this does not make sense with how jumping is usually in the Mega Man series. Like, if I mash the jump button... Okay, I'm using my human buttons now. See, if I mash the jump button like this, I'll never get launched upwards. I have to hold down the button to jump higher. So, funky physics interaction, everyone. You don't notice it because most players can't press the jump button 30 times a second. And no, I don't think it's a joystick key having problems. Like, that doesn't seem right. Okay, one more try and that's gonna bring out the level editor. This is just acting too janky. And now if I'm desynced, I'm dead. To please unban me, that you're still abusing the voting system. This is not how you're supposed to submit levels or upload levels to the server at all. If you want to ask for voting on which gimmicks and enemies you want your level to have, just ask on streamer chat or Discord servers. Don't upload levels like that, please. Okay, at least you confirm it's jank because... Alright, I'm just gonna place base over there. Where are we? I don't think I actually need that. Okay, we got everything again. Watch as this become easier than the previous section. Hang on. Can't outrun it, have to dash. Which weapons are those? I guess laser trident. Faster. What? Okay, there's must be something over there then. Too high. How do you even get up there? Don't ask. Please unban me uploaded 7 levels to ask what gimmicks and enemies their level should have. Oh. I couldn't really see that. That's why I was getting confused. What was I supposed to do? Yeah, I wish it stood out from the flames. Those are really distracting already. Oh. Almost. Dash faster. Still, this is less janky than the previous section, so I don't really mind it. Do I? Tap jump failed because I fell off. That corner is going to be a huge pain in the tail, in the rear, and various other posteriors. I've been watching a lot of ROM recently. I keep underestimating how high I can jump and I hit myself on the spike. See what I mean? Getting up there is going to be the other problem because of the timing. Dash faster. Dash failed. If there's no checkpoint after the screen and I die, I'll just use the level editor. This is already difficult enough to do the first time around. I don't want to have to do it again. Too high. This ties into the other problem of tap jumping is difficult to pull off here. Recording on videos wouldn't really work for the Discord for that server. Well, that may work. Those who know how to build levels? Maybe. But my favorite level designers and maker don't even go to that Discord. Keep. Stand. Ah, thank you. I didn't trust you'd put a checkpoint there. How am I not dead there? Can someone explain? That's gonna be a squishy. Last section... That previous section though was less janky than the one preceding it, so I'm not complaining. I mean, you can still stay in the Maker Discord. There are fun levels there, but I wouldn't call most of them good. Oh wait. Well, there's an alternative means to this. Actually, two of them because I kind of broke the stage. But I'm not going to use it just yet. Remember, I still have the ice wall, which I'm not supposed to have right now, but as well as this barrier. Kind of cheating, but you know me. Let me finish this, then I'll list them. Like to demonstrate. Move. Like, oh no, I forgot. Water. It won't even reach... Okay, I need to place it outside the water. Let's see, some of the people here were my favorite designers. One of them is, of course, Official Meme Guy, aka Wawa Wood. You as well, Buster, sometimes. Well, it will work, but the water's causing the ice cube to float up. And my dash fails to execute, because Lamau Maker. Hey, you asked me to be brutally honest. Like, at least half the time you're my favorite. One of my favorites. Other half, it's decent. Okay, better demonstration. Problem solved. And I die because, of course, I can't dissipate it. The water is the thing that actually makes this difficult. The water itself actually counters the ice cube really much. And, of course, the tornadoes. I could do a dash jump, but again, risky. Anything that I have to do tap jumps for in this engine is always going to be a risky endeavor. Serious? Okay. I mean, that was a combination of my bad and the game's bad. Alright, we're here. Game, I'm trying to jump or move and you say no. Can you... This is again one of the numerous reasons why I really wish I could play Mega Mix more. Also, being able to switch... Tap jump, folks. Yeah. Pretty creative, but oh my goodness, Engine Jank destroys... at least one turn of the difficulties from Engine Jank alone. Frozen. Am I okay. Yeah, let's try this again, shall we? I think I can make it. I'm just gonna place myself here so I don't have to repeat the section. Let's go. That last section is difficult because of all the things you have to pay attention to at the same time. Well, at least I get full refills here. Oh my goodness, that last corner jump is also a huge pain. Like, look at it. Also, conveyors are strong. Wrong way. I have to immediately hold left, otherwise I'm going to die. Because of the way I position myself. Of course, it switched direction just in the moment I wanted to go the other way. Typical. I'm just getting tired and more frustrated at this point. That's the problem with some of the Kaizo levels. They pull from stuff in the engine that's kind of janky. Okay. That's it. I'm just placing base left. Or I'm just deleting this. This is causing too many problems. Alright, yeah, now if that's too low, I'm dead too. Spike hitboxes. Remember, the things I dislike in terms of across the board in terms of design and maker is of course precision. Like, I've never liked the spike hitbox challenges like this. Especially if there's just one square. Because they're games that pull that off better too. And I got caught by random stuff. I'm just gonna place base over there. I don't think I can do it, and I'm running out of time. Because, oh my goodness, this is horrifyingly difficult in its own right. Maybe not horrifying, but you have to get all the timings right, and there's all those spouts that are blowing you up, left, and then you have the fires going up and down. It's just, oh my goodness. This stage really should be labeled hard because first we had this very janky section where even with the repeated tap jumps you can get launched up to the ceiling anyways. This is by far the hardest part of the stage. Not a good way. And then this last section, which is difficult, sure, but then we have this final jump with everything over here. Like, yeah. If you were just to delete these two, it would still be about this. It would still be very difficult. Pixel Boy, I don't like to say things are bad like that. This is really just designed for Kaizo. Like, I talked about Diet Kaizo. This started out as Diet Kaizo, but this is now turned into Kaizo. I don't like to call things rage bait because I know exactly what they're trying to do. If you really wanted rage bait, look at troll levels. Calm down. I would... See... Thing is, Buster, most levels don't even get 100% consistent execution. Not even you, not me, not even official meme guy. Maybe 75, maybe 80% would be a better goal. And again, part of the issue with this stage, also kind of on the level designer's fault, is that you should also take into account the engine's limitations. Like, okay, you can keep all the other sections, they're painful as is, although I probably put a checkpoint for the water falling one. But for this one, just delete it. Or get rid of the spikes on the ceiling here. Like, just make it like 2, and that would alleviate a lot of issues. Or if you really want to play it safer, do it like this. It is possible to beat. The problem is it takes a lot of time and effort. Or tasking. This last section I'm a bit more harsh on because again, I don't really like precision. I don't like playing 2 levels with this level of precision. So yeah, if you're gonna re-upload the stage, what I would suggest is delete the spikes here. And for the waterfall section, put a checkpoint here maybe. Or maybe not, you can get to it with the Scramble Thunder. I don't know. I don't know if I should... I would lean towards downvoting it for that one section here. But otherwise, I'm gonna not rate it at all because it's a Kaizo stage. And you know my thoughts on Kaizo levels. I'll leave it up to people like Mega Marino to make that decision, who are much better skilled at this game. In any case, of the 9 or 10 levels I covered in today's stream, my favorite one would definitely be Destruction Reconstruction Temple by Wawa Wood. And thank you to everyone else who submitted your levels to me. Very appreciated. Ah, this is why this is gonna be the last one. Hang on a second. Mega Marino wouldn't... If Marino can't beat a stage, I most likely won't be able to do it either. Like, unless you want me to just try my best and use the level editor. FYI. So with all of that said and done, it is time for the art showcase. Balloon Man from Mega Man Next Remix. Astounding beyond belief. Godzilla attempting to fend off one of the alien tripods from 2005's War of the Worlds, done in the style of the Godzilla's NES game, Monster of Monsters. Neat. Ooh, is this from Bakugan? Official art? Tails creating Auto Chef by Oscar. Neat. I'll split the... we'll see. I tend to prefer memes over reacts because of various things. Finish the ball form of Centaur or something. Neat. Season 1 Drewman as well. Sure thing, Buster. You probably should do it during the meme racks showcase, as we're getting there now. Rock standing, but he fixed Mega Man. Depending on the perspective, this is Mega Man standing in front of a city, or this is giant Mega Man standing next to a building. So in any case, this marks the end of the stream. Thank you to everyone who either submitted levels, submitted their art, or just participated in chat. It's due to your continued support why I continue to produce new content for the channel. It is really appreciated. So, if you're enjoying this or any other piece of content on the channel, please rate, comment, favorite, and or subscribe, as they all help it out. Don't forget to follow me on X/Twitter, Mastodon, and co-host as well, and join the Discord server, as I regularly post updates there. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all in a future Let's Play